them not put in the time and then we then call it sacrifice for themselves. But them won't have to look back on. But nah, I'm not to look back. So I does that.
But how you get wind of that from her though? Say, how you get wind of that from her to say, yeah, you could do quick money like them, but you say, boy, no, you're not going to do that. You prefer go towards the skill versus the quick money.
How me get that, it's just all about when I see around me, I see elder who spend all them years down there, so still in a yield to nothing. Because by them work and get paid Friday, by Monday morning, they have to go back and work because the money is done.
It's around what time?
In my book days, like in 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah?
Yeah, because me I look and me I see. It was a drive for me to be better and become something out of life.
And you never have no role model,
in
so to
spite
speak.
of, yeah man, I have role model man. People never roll me when I do nothing. Them are my role model.
No, but
so me do the opposite of them. You understand that?
Yeah, man, yeah. But me I said, for 12 years old, me I said, what give you that inspiration to say, yo, to look to them and say, yo, them life, them they really do nothing progressive. And you as a 12-year-old decide to say, no, you want something long term.
I don't know still, but it was there and it's still there. I see them because I know, because the same thing more for the same youth them. But even younger than me now. If you know, say, yo, it's not about the dollar. You will make $100,000 today.
Yeah.
But how you spend it, what you do with it, how you turn it back. Because money make money, you know? So you have to have a first money, if you multiply, if you have more money. So when you work, nothing wrong with if you go down at the estate go work, you know, and get that money, but you have to work that money there to take yourself out of that present situation. You know?
Yeah, but for 12 years old, you gotta think long term versus the other brethren them.
Yeah, because I never want what I see. I want opposite from what I see. I want to have something when I know say, yo, I can live off of this. And when they always have one saying to say, you teach a man to fish, you teach him to live life. You give a man a fish. It's only one day you feed him for.
Yeah.
So you have to constantly come back to you to get fish. And that not motivated to me. My thing was further. I always good with my hands from youth still. With that mathematics too. So maybe that helped me to work on certain things.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's another way to do things than how you do it now.
Yeah.
So the other way I find. And continue down that path then.
Yeah.
I work for reach even greater heights, same way. Because I know this other. This other say.
So the early stage of your life though, which part early stage in terms of the beginning? Which way to start? Friendship gap or round country? Where you from originally?
Where I'm from originally? I'm born and growing in Kingston. Leave Kingston early because you know my mother alone and she have to go around from here to there. So her thing never stable. She have how much I would look after. So the thing not stable, so you find out say me there from one place to the next. She can't put on the roads because she not having money to put on the roads, and every man when she go around still take advantage and disadvantage. And even we and she same way so. If you have a mother and she love her penny them, And she said, I'm gonna take advantage, I'm gonna move to protect them. So she keep on moving around.
So where was your father at this time?
My father lived in Kingston. He's originally from St. Elizabeth.
And you say, so you leave Kingston, you transition to Richmond?
Not Richmond, Belfield.
Belfield.
Yeah.
And then from Belfield, which
Alright, if you want to go back in the history, we go from Kingston, a place we want to say Coleraine.
Coleraine.
Yeah. Rosen, you can remember me living in Rosen.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Live at Belfield until we reach to Friendship Gap. End up back at St. Elizabeth now. I'm my father. Run away from my father. Because my father had disadvantage. Couldn't manage. I reached back at my mother.
So what type of work your father used to do?
Father is skill man too. He's an upholsterer.
Oh, so you're too far from where you are right now?
No, not far. So yeah, man, a skill man, Skill man.
So maybe that's where you got some of your inspiration from then?
Yeah, man.
Okay. We're going to school. When I go to school, it's a Richmond Secondary?
Yeah, we go Richmond Secondary. We go Bromley College.
So all along, this is what you always wanted to do?
No, it's like putting your hands to something where you see around you. First, skill me going at tailoring.
Tailoring? How you say?
Yeah, first skill me going on, man. Going at tailoring. The man end up leave the community. But my thing was to see the things that were around me. When we can utilize when I go cause me and my mother no money at all. So I know say the tailor man live down there so I can walk actually come. Yeah. So that's where me come from now. If you try to make sure say we use up the things that were wrong. And the people that were around me, that's me can elevate myself.
So when you say use up the things around you, speak on it a little bit. What exactly mean by use up the things around you?
Alright. One time I say use up the things, we talking about like the skilled person them when they're around me. I always cling closer to them. That's me can learn from them. Other than for going out of my community. Alright, yeah, I live at Belfield. You have Natabia, you have Highgate. And them places where other skill man they round. So, but it in my head it will cost my mother money. Because she have to pay them. Them time they pay, you have to pay for lunch with them.
Oh.
So it will cost your bus fare, it will cost your lunch money, which she never have. So I see where around me and use up the people that were around me, learn from them. So the first place I go in the tailoring. Roger actually take like to the Sunday with the iron pants, $5 one.
Yeah.
To go to school.
Oh yeah, I say. So how far did you get into tailoring?
Well, I reach a good stage in a tailoring, but the youth they actually move out of the community. So there and then I have to gravitate to something else.
So at that time you weren't able to sew pants for yourself?
No, I wasn't able to sew pants as well. But certain stitches I could have put in, start putting pocket and all of them things there. You know, pants. Cause you know them might give you one piece of cloth and so you practice and fine.
That makes sense. So from tailoring now, how you transition from tailoring to carpentry? What you doing now?
Because the next person in my community where I do something was the old workshop. You see?
Yeah.
Was the old workshop, so we clean that up.
And from there How did you learn in terms of you have to pay a fee like yourself to learn?
Huh?
You have to pay for learn the trade from.
No. As I said, I try to use the people and the things around me to learn. When I'm a classmate, I'm a mother, anything. So it was a free for I know I got same way like a movie that I got it. So there was, you know, when we not go school, my dad had a woodwork shop. Everything.
So what was it like learning though and then eventually branch off and say, boy, yes, I'm going to open up shop now? How long did that take you? Or just walk you through the process of you starting from point A learning and then move to open up your own shop?
Well, it was a long journey, you know. But the whole passion when we started was it wasn't for learn, it for really work for people as a man employee. You know, I get a job from. I always like to live up. But coming up and doing the skill was like learn some that's all. And then my mother ended up and move from there and ended up a friendship there. So I didn't know a whole lot of sense. But we ended up and we reached in Kingston. I work for this man. In one of big shop. Mostly office furniture. So we got the son from the son. So you have about 5, 6 other different cabinet makers in the one shop. So me now start gravitate around them. So I learn from them and I learn from them and I learn from everybody. They used to have an upholster and there. So the techniques and then you have spray man too. So in that one shop, they almost have everything covered. You know? And then there's some where sands, the little spraying, and I find out I get good at it. So the upholster man in now usually when they get like the settee them and the foot them for spray over back. And me get that job there. So
at that time you the apprentice?
Yes man,
okay.
Still apprentice man.
Okay.
Yeah. So you find this transition start. So them I build them confident in me. And so me start build confidence in myself. Yeah, and at one point a job come in. Some work for office desk. But the boss needed some handles. So them smart, but you know, so it's other techniques and that was the first job when we get from my boss. Yeah, I must about 200 handles may not make. And the first nice money that yeah.
Okay.
But being a willing youth still, boss gravitate to me too. Yeah. Even though I live in a country, and I work at home, me first when I reach a workshop.
Oh, so you have them work ethics there from early. And it wasn't somebody you see, I do them thing that you just pick up from early and say, boy, you have to do them early, them work ethics there.
No one not teach me that. I may teach and know that for myself. Say, what you put in, so you will get out. So from there, so, me been reaching early even before the boss. I end up with a key for the whole workshop. I have to let in myself.
Right.
Yeah, because when they say he can't reach before me.
So now, so fast forward, what separates you from every other carpenter, so to speak, or furniture maker?
What separates me, I love of what I do, you know. First, I love what I do. So we take the time to do it. And if you don't look like how I want it to look, you don't feel satisfied about it. So it give me that satisfaction. There's times when I wake up with an eye, I go on my bed, I ponder about a work. And before the night done, I figure it out. So I wake up in the morning with oh, me, I gotta fix this. You get me?
Right.
So that separates me, just the love I want to do and the passion I want to do. I put everything in it. Blood, sweat and tears. And love too.
Was there about a time like you feel like giving up or change profession, so to speak?
No. Never feel like we give up. I always feel like we do more.
Oh.
But like I hell. The part of the skill will bring it more have to be more creative. But true, so when we get the ideas, then we can put them instead of me have to dump and do too much. So when we can come up with some real nice ideas for furniture, but we can't execute it. Because me under pressure to do this, me under pressure to do that. So you want people around you with me that put my confidence in if you take them to do some of the heavy or the light work, so to speak.
Right.
When them do that now, we I get to do because you know the nooks and cranny thing and the techniques, things and way even more define you as a cabinet maker.
Do you specialize in a specific things or items or, so to speak, in cabinet making?
No. Anything out of wood, I love a challenge. Because life itself is a challenge. When you come to me with it and a board you want it out of, me up to the challenge.
Okay. Okay. So in terms of the passing on the skill set you mentioned, you talk about the lack of interest from the youths in the community, right? But you haven't seen anybody where you think interested or put it in a simpler way. Since that the interest is not really there, is there a way you can think of creatively for reach some youth to pass on that knowledge to them?
The youths, the mindset for money is all about that quick money. How to make a quick dollar. See me, and society break down because in a them time there, when I grew up, it was like my mother would usually tell me, say, watch out, you need to learn, get something in your head. It come like no parents not telling you, say, you need to get something in your head. Whether education wise or skill wise, in a mindset. You don't see it because if me have my youth and you're pushing towards certain things, you're finding that go towards certain things. So when you see them now go towards certain things, well, me have to blame the parents first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
And I say if you want things out of your youth, you have to invest in them too. Or you want things out of them and you don't put nothing in them. As I say, and when you put in, get out. So if you put in nothing, you'll come out with nothing.
That's right.